Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it was.
Slow start to. What do you attribute this slow start to? Do you think it had something to do with getting in as late as you guys did?
I hope it did, but no, I don't know. It was tough to watch the first period for sure.
Did the shorthanded goal change the momentum, or was the momentum changing?
That was the biggest thing. Yeah, definitely. The shorthanded goal was huge for us, and I think Kreider got that, didn't he? And no, it was a big goal and got us back to 3-2, and it was definitely the momentum changer for sure.
We saw Paco during warm-ups.
Yep.
Did something happen during warm-ups?
It's been going on for a little while, but yeah. What's he, upper body or? Upper body. Yeah. Day to day, nothing.
So it was just like a last minute.
Yep. Yep.
And is there an update on Filip Chytil?
Just he's day to day, lower body.
The move to start the second period with Panarin up, was that just getting something going, wanting to send a message? Did you feel like that was the best way to create offense?
Well, like I said, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and they just wanted to, change things up. And then we lost Phil after the first period also, so it just it gave me a chance to go with 3 lines for most of the game, and he rotated the third and fourth line with Rooney going back and forth with both of them. So it jump-started them and got them going, and, it was good.
Jacob Trouba was talking about how obviously the team doesn't want to turn it on and off like it has been the last couple games, but to see how the team has scored in bunches the way that they have, is that an encouraging sign for you?
Well, we got a talented team, and when the big guys come to, like the second and third period, they put a lot of pressure on them, and they had great scoring opportunities, and we got a couple of breaks too, but like I said, when you work hard and compete hard and you got the skill that we got, and when the power play strikes like the way they can, a lot of things went right in the second and third period.
When you took the job, you knew Chris Kreider was a good player. And he was always a scary player every time you came in to coach against him. You probably didn't think he'd be going neck and neck with Alex Ovechkin for a goals lead halfway through the season.
No, probably not. But like I said, I like the player, and he's just playing with a lot of confidence. Him and his line mates are playing real well together, and the power play's been really good this year, clicking, and he knows where to score goals. He's around that net, and he shoots the puck real well and skates well, and he just keeps his game simple.
Even if he's not scoring, though, it seems like he's been finding ways to shift momentum throughout this season. How important has he been to
that's
this team?
100%. I mean, he's scoring most games for us, but he's definitely a guy that, with his speed and his talent and his skill, and when Mika's playing the way Mika's playing, all season, they create a lot, and they made some great plays tonight. But Kreider is a complete player. He's doing a great job killing penalties for us this year, and he plays the game the right way.
Kreider is going to get a lot of the attention tonight, but what do you think of Trouba tonight?
He's outstanding, yeah. Real good. I mean, shooting the puck, real heavy shots, and the way he defends and plays an all-around game.
Did it look like early on when maybe some of the team was a little slow that he was one of the few guys who had a good pace and some energy?
Definitely. He played really strong and hard, and that's what he does. I mean, that's why he's a leader and a character of our group, and he shows it.
Do you see that often from him, where he sort of is for lack of a better term, tone setter sometimes?
Yeah, I've seen it a lot. I mean, earlier in the season, he had the big hits, and he sets the tone and wakes us up sometimes, and he's a big part of that group. He's been around here for a while, and the guys really respect him.
John, Chris, it wasn't the first period you guys wanted. In fact, Dryden Hunt told me in the first intermission it was, quite frankly, unacceptable. What helped you turn things around in the way you did this game?
Yeah, I mean, it's a long season. Sometimes you have pretty strange things happen with your traveling and with the schedule itself, and you're never going to feel great in the first period, and something that we've got to get better at, obviously, when we don't necessarily have our legs to kind of settle in and lean on each other. But we were able to kind of nip that in the bud, obviously, in the second period. So I'm really proud of this group's ability to come together and kind of reassess where we're at, and to refocus and to get back to work when periods like that do happen, because no one's going to play perfect hockey the entire season.
You mentioned being able to nip that in the bud in the second period. That was due largely to your shorthanded goal. It's very clear how important you are to this team this season especially. How have you embraced that role, both on and off the ice?
Yeah, I mean, it's such a good group in the room. I mean, guys really just want to win hockey games and just really enjoying coming to the rink every single day. Really enjoy spending time with one another. So it makes for a really fun environment. It's not hard to to buy in and to work hard when you've got a group of guys like this. So I think we're all experiencing that. It's a real special thing.
I got to ask you, it's so obvious, as you just mentioned, that you guys are having so much fun together, and you're leading the league in goals with 29. Alex Ovechkin did just score one, though, a few minutes ago. But just what's helped you put the pieces together the way that you have this season, especially offensively, in the way that you're scoring these goals?
Yeah, I'm on the end of team goals. I'm just trying to get to those areas around the net, and guys are making such terrific skill plays. Honestly, I should probably have a few more the way that those guys have been finding me. My job is pretty simple. I think that's something I've been saying all year, and we've just got such tremendous skill up and down the lineup, guys who can manipulate the play and move defenses and beat guys off the rush, beat guys one-on-one, beat the guys in zone. So just trying to get to the net and present myself.
All right, Chris, enjoy this win. Thanks very much for the time.
Yeah, thank you.
John?
Yeah, I think wild 48 hours for us. Took a little bit to get our legs and get our momentum going, but again, it's good composure, I guess, in between periods, and we didn't like our game, and we stuck with it, and we know we have a team that's capable of, I guess, turning it on. You don't want to rely on turning it on and off, but like I said, unique 48 hours, I think, for us, and it's good to be able to do that.
The short-handed goal, how much did that turn things around and get you guys going?
I mean, short-handed goals are always pretty big momentum swings when you teams on the power play. You're thinking they're going to have a chance to get one, and then you end up getting one yourself. That's pretty big shift in the game, and then we ended up getting a power play shortly after and scoring there. So, yeah, it's definitely a big boost.
What time did you guys get back? Like, when did you go up in the Jordan?
Like 4:15, and I had to play with the puppies, so got to bed around 4:45.
You walked in at like 4:15.
Yeah.
You just got a new puppy, right?
Yes, he's 5 days or 5. We've had him for 5 days.
You needed some attention when you got
Yeah.
Yes, he was excited to see me. Rightfully, should be.
You knew before this season what Kreider can do, obviously, but what have you seen from him this season that has produced this kind of goal production?
I think he's confident. I mean, he comes to the rink every day with the same mentality. I mean, things have obviously been going great for him this year, but I mean, he hasn't really acted like things have been going great. I mean, he's the same Chris. He knows what he's good at, what makes him good. And I think, a lot of players, including myself, you find I guess you search for a while to find your identity in your game and find what you're good at and what makes you good in this league and how you can be consistent. And he's found what he's good at, and he knows what he's doing out there, and he's confident doing it, and he's obviously a huge part of our team.